Hey, it's Tate. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter are blocked in China. In fact, almost every major global social media platform is blocked in China and has been for some time. In their place are a range of different social media options. Some might look familiar to you, but others are just totally different. I've used them all, both as a regular user and as a marketer, and in this video, I'll introduce 6 key platforms in about 1 or 2 minutes each. The first to know is WeChat. WeChat is the king of social media in China with over 1.2 billion monthly active users. It started like a chat app, like WhatsApp, but it quickly evolved into much, much more. Almost everybody in China has it. I mean, maybe China's grandpas and grandmas don't all have it, but if you're in China, WeChat will be your main form of communication with everybody else. Here are the main features that everybody seems to use on WeChat. The first is chat, which is easy enough to understand, right? There's one-on-one chat and group chat. There are no read receipts, so people can politely ignore each other. It's also possible to send audio messages or do video audio calls on WeChat too. The second is official account posts. Official accounts, 公众号, are brand or business accounts on WeChat, and they'll post content that shows directly in the message area or in the subscriptions folder. There's also a separate news feed called 朋友圈 or Moments. That's where you can share content with your friends and view their content too. That feed is simply arranged in order of newest to oldest. Sometimes there are lots of promotions in that area though, which makes it feel spammy. Another major feature is payment. WeChat Pay, it's called. You can hold money on WeChat and use it to pay for anything. Even the woman selling steamed bun on the side of the street will accept WeChat Pay. Now, I did an unofficial poll of some colleagues in China, 17 of them, and I asked them which features they used daily. They all said they used chat. Most said they used WeChat Pay and Moments. For official accounts, only half of them used it daily, but all of them used it weekly. There's a lot more to WeChat too, because it can be extended by mini programs. You can shop right inside WeChat without leaving, pay utility bills, hail a driver, etc. The next one is Weibo. Weibo is kind of like Twitter, but also not. It has 500 million monthly active users. People use Weibo to learn about what's happening right now. They follow individuals and brands there. It supports text, image, and video content. I find that most posts contain both text as well as an image or short video. The main feed prioritizes fresh content, but will show you content that it thinks you're interested in too. And there are ads in the main feed too. Anybody can post content on Weibo. There's no limit to how many posts they can make per day either. I like the image album feature too. Up to 18 images can be in each post, but only 9 images show up in the feed. You can post whole articles on Weibo too, but only the first 140 characters will show up. Then users can click read more to read the rest if they want to. The trends area on Weibo is useful for knowing what's hot right now. News, celebrity stuff, lifestyle, and other random viral content tends to get up really high on the trends. But is Weibo really good for learning what's going on in the world? It is for many topics, but it can be carefully controlled by the government too. So as a bilingual person myself, I prefer Twitter for news because it's less censored. Weibo is a place where content can go viral, spreading from friend to friend to millions of people. If any of this is interesting to you so far, just give us a like. We got 4 more to go. Zhihu is the premier question and answer platform in China. It has over 100 million monthly active users. Anybody can ask a question and anybody can answer. It's also a decent place to learn what's going on in the world. However, it's a bit less timely than Weibo and much more in-depth. Answers with more upvotes show up higher than those with less. Most of the content is textual. Some of Zhihu's users browse it like they might browse other social media sites, but others arrive on Zhihu to search for answers to a specific question. Users can also comment on answers and interact on the platform, of course. Next is BillyBilly, which is like YouTube. There are several video platforms in China, and BillyBilly is my favorite one. It has over 250 million monthly active users. It started out as an platform for ACG culture, meaning anime, comics, and gaming. But now it's expanded to other areas too. One of the neat things about it is the bullet comments. These are user-added comments that fly across the screen as the video plays. You can turn them off if you want to. You can also watch full-length professional productions on Bilibili. This is common for Chinese video platforms. In China, there's not really a division between the Netflixes and the YouTubes. The anime videos are always popular, of course. Live streaming is also popular on Bilibili. Hosts and guests join live streams to share things, study, and play games together, eat, and travel. Fifth platform I want to talk about is Douyin. Douyin and TikTok are created by the same company, and they're basically the same thing. It's a short video platform. I don't use it myself, but I have tried it. Many young people use it. It now has over 600 million daily active users, which is quite tremendous growth. To me, Douyin feels like the place to go if you've already used up all your brain cells for the day and you don't need to read or even think about what to click. You simply watch the video on your screen and then you swipe down to the next one or continue watching the one you're watching. Successful videos grab users' attentions within the first few seconds. Of course, Douyin has live streaming too. Their live streams are often product focused, but travel is another hot category on Douyin, especially for armchair travelers that haven't been to travel to other cities lately. And the last one is Xiaohongshu, which is quite unique. It's a place to check cool things, products, restaurants, trips, anything like that. It's all about lifestyle. You can share your own lifestyle on there, or you can check other people's lifestyle. It has 200 million users and 90% of them are female. The content is highly visual. It seems like posts contain multiple images or videos, but they usually include text reviews too, which can be long. It's also really easy to buy something directly on Xiaohongshu. Brands even offer free products to gain users' reviews on Xiaohongshu. And that's it. That's a short overview. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to hear more about Chinese language and marketing in the future. Thanks. See you later.